Hello guys, this is me, Denis Demidov, and this is our Drive 3. We continue our project, let's call it for now, so that we can keep our English strong, not alive, as I said before, just to be in a good form. And so yesterday I tried to show how it could be with the passenger, the first passenger of so-called English Drive project was my brother Vitaly, and he told us about himself a little bit, mentioned some peculiarities of his job, what he does every day, told us about some interesting things connected with his day-to-day activities. He works in an aviation industry. And he explained the difference between flight time and tour time, some specific professional stuff. So if you are interested and just want to see how it looks like, please welcome. So I have now a Telegram channel, YouTube channel, maybe some other channels in my thoughts, but not yet launched. So anyway, I am saying we because it's actually a common project, because I don't want to do it alone. I want to involve as many people as possible, so the basic idea while driving to work, maybe back home, we'll think, I will take someone else with two conditions. That person is going the same direction, because otherwise maybe it's not that necessary for him, and we can speak English. Yeah, that's the basic two conditions. Another one could be that this person would agree to post the video on the internet. So again, there will be some personal data issues, so maybe we will need to agree on some non-disclosure or, well, some judicial stuff, because we are living in the world where we can face some judicial consequences, so we should be very certain and understanding the consequences of all our actions. I thought about the name, because I think that the basic version of what I'm going to call it, I mentioned Hinglish during the first drive, and it's basically very specific English, which is spoken by Indians. That's why they call it Hindi and English. And I also know that Spanglish exists. It's for Latin American people whose main language is Spanish, and they learn English, and they sound also very in a very certain way, so you can hear the difference. And also there was a movie, Spanglish, I think, with let me think, with Adam Sandler, I think. Yeah, it was comedy, nice film. I think you should watch it. And yeah, that's another thing, to watch movies with subtitles, so that, I mean, in English with subtitles, so that you can read what they say. And so we are driving, and we speak English, so let it be Driveglish. It's something maybe not that straightforward, but let's see. So a basic name for this project, like the first step, you know, they it's a sort of idiom when they take a knife. So the first step, it's first attempt. It's Driveglish. And so what we are going to do during this particular Driveglish, I will speak about motivation and why it's important when you learn anything, learn or study. I will explain the difference, because, well, basically, actually, you learn English. You learn English, meaning how to speak it. When you study English, it's more from the academic point. So you study all the roots, meaning the ways how it was developing, and all this stuff. In both options, you need to be motivated, and to be motivated, for me, it means to be interested in doing something. So if you really have so-called calling, so you're really eager to doing something that you enjoy, if you are motivated, you are doing something with enjoyment. So let's enjoy, and let's just make it fun. And that's why I don't want to be so deeply involved in grammar rules. So of course, if you want to speak about grammar or word usage or any other things, just let me know, and we will take some time to do it. But generally, I just want to find certain points of interest, so that you can enjoy the process, because learning the language sometimes can seem boring with all these grammar rules, examples, and words, and yeah, so if you already write to do it, I think you know what I mean by saying that it's not always joy. But nevertheless, let's try to make it funny. And as I mentioned, the movie Spanglish, that's a nice movie, and you can watch it with subtitles, and yeah, enjoy the plot, the actors, and how they speak, how they communicate. And that actually relates to any other find interesting. I know that there is a service for learning English with subtitles for series. You can just Google it and find it. Yeah, try to find some series so that you can watch daily and keep listening to it. So we have to communicate and to connect to the language. What else? Try to read something again that is maybe some funny stories or some news about the topic of your particular interest. Like, for example, it's educational technology. I've been working in this area for some time, and I really try to keep up to date to all these new ways of learning the language with all this augmented reality, virtual reality, and all these new ways of interacting with the language so that it can be efficient. Because I think that the future of education is not about of course we will continue reading and watching and but I think that the future will be in interacting. So we should learn by doing something, by moving. Just if you just stable sit and it's a little bit passive. And once you start doing something, like I try to do, for example, while driving, it's a little bit challenging, but gradually you will find it more engaging, so that it's not that simple. And I strongly recommend doing it if you're really experienced driver. So because it's don't be distracted by things, and as you can see, I continue keeping eye on the road, and so it's all under control. But you can start doing morning exercises and listening to the English language, for example, by some there is a lot of stuff on YouTube nowadays with all these fitness coaches or trainers speaking English, so they will tell you what to do, and you will be doing it and simultaneously listening to what they are saying, and this will be learning by moving in that straightforward sense. So what else? You can try and find some activity which you can be involved with someone else, like try to play chess and speak English. So just to be involved in something. That's why I think that in this particular Driveglish project, once we are communicating like this, like you saw yesterday when I was talking to my brother, it's a little bit different from learning, maybe even from communicating online with a tutor. And I think language, any language, should be practiced by a live communication, because I know that we all felt how it is to communicate online, to use Zoom. Yeah, we had a great experience of communicating through our online cameras, and I always felt it not that enjoyable, because I remember when all these lockdown restrictions were removed, people were so happy, and there were so many folks just in the streets walking and just enjoying the freedom of seeing each other, of even touching each other. So it's very, because it's not always you should be very appropriate with this, with not only eye contact but even touch contact, just touch, yes, this because sometimes with even a handshake, that's what I mean. When we start a conversation with handshake or a friendly kiss, like it's it's something that makes the whole frame of further communication in a very specific format. I don't mean that we will start our communication with you once you get in my car with kisses, but handshake, I think that will be good. So, and again, let's make it interesting. Let's make it interesting together, because every day we spend at least half an hour to get to work. This time can be filled with very nice and useful and joyful stuff. So just let's practice speaking, but speaking with some passion. So some calling for something, and to discuss augmented reality and how you can use it for your language learning, and maybe to use it for your everyday work. Because my brother once told me that now these simulators for the future pilots, they are so well developed. It's almost the same as in the real airplane. So it's incredible how the technology developed in the way of studying pilots to do their job. So it's all technologies are everywhere. We are now like someone says that we became a little bit like slaves to our phones, smartphones. But it all depends on the way of how you see it. It's like the whole history of the human kind, that of the mankind, that the technology can be, any technology can be used either for good or for bad. So some more organizational stuff. As you see, it's again 20 minutes that I get to my work. I will post the map, and so that you can see from this geo points where I can pick you up, and we finish in the city, Moscow city, these skyscrapers. So have a good day. I hope that I told you something useful, and let's meet in some time. Bye guys, bye.